Hello, and this is Keith again, and welcome to the Poultry Analytics dashboard. In this case, we're looking particularly at woody breast monitoring. And so what happens after you upload your data using the Easy Uploader, it gets pushed automatically into this cloud-based analyzing system. And right off the bat, you can select dates over on the left-hand side. And you can use preset ones, such as last 7 days, last month, last 3 months, or if you had one particular day you wanted to look at, you could select that one day too. But as the data is uploaded into the cloud, the graph changes, very similar to a Dow Jones Industrial Index. And here we can see that the woody score is increasing. And so the higher the score here, the less chance that bird is going to have woody breast. And we can overlay this with quality, and we can see how our quality metrics are. On all these data points, as we look at them over time, you can click any data point, and it will open a table that has all of the data that is associated with it. And once it loads on here, you can simply push export, and then you can export that as a CSV or an Excel file. Here's the data right here. It's a large table, so it took a little bit, but this is all the data associated with that one data point. And in this case, we were measuring percent woody by week. And so what happened is we started out with a high prevalence of woody breast, and then as we started working towards the source of the problem, they got their woody breast down to less than 3%, as shown by this graph. If you have different farms, you can select farms over on the left-hand side, and then you can see how one farm is doing compared to another farm. And we can take one away, and we can see just how farm 4 is doing. And so this allows you to look at individual suppliers or farms. It also keeps a running average. If you have several different farms, which farm is producing your highest and your lowest woody index? And again, all this data is exportable just by double-clicking on it. And you might want to know how many measurements we're talking about. If we're looking at weekly woody breast measurements, we have a convenient counter that counts how many measurements were taken each week. So we had a high of 4,400 and a low number of 845. So we had a pretty large number. So that is our Poultry Analytics dashboard.